Hello, Gemini, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. I have an intuitive message for you today. This will look at your inner world and your outer world and the relationship between the two. So we're pulling cards for you. Lovers, the sun, going on the inside. Scarcity and oppression. Okay. You're being forced to make a choice, Gemini, and that choice is coming from the outside. It's coming from other people. It's not, doesn't really feel like it's the universe pushing on you. It feels like other people are asking you to pick a side, make a choice, and you're not really comfortable with that. You're not really wanting to, to make a choice yet. It's funny, you'd rather engage in more of this back and forth with this person or with this group of people, but there's not, is it because you're unsure of what to choose? There's a fear of making the wrong choice, and so we're just kind of holding it at bay by continuing to fuel the fire with this kind of energy going on. Okay, so you're engaging in conflict, verbal conflict, argument, talk, without choosing a side, except you're choosing the opposite side. So whatever the other person is saying, you're opposing it, because you're wanting to prolong making this decision as long as possible. Okay, something else in the Lover's card. Okay, there's a reminder that the choice is never made up here in the head. The choice, especially for you, Gemini, is always made in the heart, and the presence of the Lovers is reminding you of that. So if your head isn't sure which camp you fall in or which side you're agreeing with, see if you can really tap into your heart energy to ask it which way it wants to go, because that is the truth, and that is going to be the best guiding force for you, because the verbal skirmishes are not giving you the clarity that you'd like to be seeing. Okay, going inside, we've got the sun with the scarcity. So this is relating to your vitality. So being engaged in these types of conflicts, not fully embodying your own choice for yourself, is starting to take its toll on the inside. And what's fascinating here, you see the sun shining up there above, it's kind of like a halo above that eagle's head, but it's mimicking here. Both of these cards are about love. The sun is also about love and joy. The Lovers are about love and a choice. But there's a love theme. It's like the love boat, the love theme going on. So now we're in the realm of self-love, and self-love for the personality, for who you are. And not being able to speak your truth and not being willing to choose where you stand is starting to pull at your inner vitality. You may be feeling more fatigued than usual, more worn out, short of temper. I'm feeling like for some it's also manifesting as some anxiety. So it's all related to this idea of making sure that you're really tapping into your heart energy when you're not clear on what to agree with, or you're not clear on where your head needs to turn. Tapping into that heart for guidance. Because what happens right now is when you're not tapping into that heart, you're here searching for nourishment elsewhere in this land of oppression. This is like, oh, it's funny. It's kind of like, the Jews being oppressed by the Egyptians, searching in the desert, except these are animals. So back on Earth. Okay, back to Earth. You're searching for nourishment in places that that won't and don't nourish you. Okay, so you're never going to be fed by this course of action that you find yourself in, these verbal skirmishes, even this group of people that you are kind of playing with, whether it's a family group or a friend group or colleague. You're not interacting with them in a way that's going to be nourishing for you. And so you can't even see the potential for nourishment. So this goes back to self-love and self-care. But for you, Gemini, it's going back to self-love and self-care as the heart chakra is connected to the throat chakra. The heart tells the throat what to say, not the head. The head could try, but it's really the heart that is going to talk the truest for you. Okay, let me get into an advice card for you. All right, Father of Feathers, another fiery card. My guides are being very direct. They're saying, move it, get this going. You have sat in this circle long enough. I saw, okay, it wasn't the Eight of Swords, but it was a different deck, and it was the Two of Pentacles, and it had this figure eight kind of going back and forth. And I've seen that before on different Two of Pentacles card, but I was just reminded of that here. You've been in that loop of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth so much that this is so clear. It's time to amass your power. It's time to amass your strength and make a direction, make a move, pick a direction, just get there. These Father of Feathers, feathers are wands, and wands are famous for their courage and following their heart. So the message continues, go with your heart, make a move. Because you have been so long in the head, so long in your head, movement is going to have to be, it's dramatic and drastic isn't the word, but it's kind of like you need a kick in the pants. You've been playing with all of this mental energy for so long. You need to make a move in a directed, deliberate fashion. And it's that type of energy that's going to help you out. I was just reflecting on how, frankly, bossy my tone of voice just sounded there. So I was checking in to ask why they're actually asking me to communicate that way. But it's because this back and forth stuff, it's time for that to be over. Because it's starting to take a physical toll on you. Now what's going to help you is, okay, this is what I'm doing, this way forward. I've got it now. Okay. And again, it's all lit by the fires of the heart. You're going to know what direction you need to go because your heart is speaking to you even right now as we're talking to you. Your heart is saying, I know exactly what she's saying. This is what we need to do. Okay, so Gemini, it's really easy actually. You tap into that heart, you listen to what it says, and you follow it. The path is already right in front of you, already laid. Okay, we're going to draw one more card. Breach. Okay, now this is a warning to me that if you keep going, then we're looking at more and more loss. This dam has holes in it and the water is coming out. Okay, so I think that's another reason why I was being so strong with you before, Gemini, because you're at a crucial breaking point. This is a crucial moment. So really this is about stepping forward and making that decision, going that way, instead of going into this back and forth and around. Okay, this is a crucial time. It's almost as if we're out of time. We're just about out of time to make this decision. Okay? All right, Gemini, thanks for sharing your time and energy with me. If you would like to leave a comment about what's going on in your spiritual journey, that's always very welcome. I am here for your spiritual growth, and so if you're curious to learn more about how I can help you even further, please check out the description below. I'll look forward to seeing you next time right here, Gemini.